Here are the best Labor Day Prime deals happening right now. There are great deals on over-the-ear headphones, home theater speakers from Sonos, still great discounts on iPads and the new M4 MacBook Air, lots of smart home and HomeKit gear, plus MagSafe chargers, batteries, USB hubs, and more. But there is one deal that, no matter how tempting it is, you shouldn't buy. First up, there are lots of deals on Apple gear that are still great buys, like the 11-inch iPad for $300, that's $50 off. I just took advantage of this deal for my daughter. Or if you're wanting an upgrade pick, the iPad Air, both 13-inch and 11-inch, is $150 off right now. And as we head into the fall, there are going to be some upgrades to Apple devices, but the base model iPad and iPad Air are still great buys right now, as is the new M4 MacBook Air. You can get one of these for $200 off. I took advantage of this deal and bought my wife one. I have the M4 MacBook Air, and it is an incredible computer. I do video editing, graphic design, and all those tasks. Plus, it's super thin and light, great battery life. This is a great time to jump on a MacBook Air if that's what you're looking for. Now, heading into Apple event season, two deals I would not take. AirPods Pro 2. While they sound great and you can get them at a huge discount right now, all the rumors say we're going to get AirPods Pro 3 at the September 9 Apple event. So hold off just for a couple weeks, see what the AirPods Pro 3 are, and then you can make a decision. Should you jump on the 2 and get a great deal, or get the newer 3? Also, if you were in the market for a MacBook Pro, the M4 Max and M4 Pro models are amazing, but we might get new MacBook Pros this October, so I would wait just a couple months, see what comes out, and then make the best decision for power or price. Next, there's some great deals on over-the-ear headphones. Now, the Sony XM4s, these are a couple-year-old models, but when it comes to noise canceling, it has USB-C, $200 right now, which is $150 off. This is an incredible deal for amazing sounding headphones. I did a whole review on the Sony XM4s, I'll link it above, but these are great options if you don't want to spend $300+ on over-the-ear headphones, but you want great sound and noise canceling. This is an awesome option. And I haven't talked about this yet on the channel, but I've been giving the Sonos Ace headphones a second shot. They've had some software updates that work better with the Sonos Arc. I actually find I really like the sound, and I find these to be the most comfortable over long periods. Now, you still don't have user replaceable ear cups, like these are not magnetic, but if you're in the Sonos ecosystem, or you just want the most comfortable headphones, I think these are more comfortable than the Sonys and AirPods Max. And they're $100 off right now, both the white and black colors. So if you want an upgrade pick for great over-the-ear headphones, Sonos Ace might be something to look at. Also, I have a ton of Sonos gear around the house. I have lots of videos talking about my Sonos home theater, Era 300s. I'll link one of those videos above. But the Sonos Move is on a great deal, $100 off. And this is the Move 2, which sounds even better and has more features. The Sonos Era 300s, which are incredible speakers on their own, but if you want some of the best rear speakers for your Sonos home theater, these are almost $100 off right now. And if you wanted the full Sonos home theater system, the Sonos Beam Gen 2, I have this in my bedroom, sounds incredible. It's $100 off right now. And if you pair the Beam 2 with either the Era 300s or 100s as rear, and then the Sonos Sub Mini, which is 20% off right now. I love the Sub Mini. I think it's great for most size rooms. Or you can even upgrade to the bigger sub, which is over $100 off right now. This is a great time to buy some Sonos stuff. It's not usually on sales like this. Affiliate links to the Sonos gear and everything I'm talking about down in the video description. Then to complete your home theater, if you're in the market for a TV, there are some great deals like on Samsung OLEDs. If you want the best budget TV but still get 65 inches, Hisense has some great deals on Amazon. And even my TV, which is not super high end, but I've been really happy with. I have a TCL TV and they're on incredible deals right now. I have one with local dimming and Dolby Vision. I think those two make the biggest difference in your video quality, but I'll link to the TCL page because they're great deals there too. Now, you know I have a ton of HomeKit and smart home devices around the house, and Lutron, which is my favorite light switch of choice. It is the only one I'm going to be getting going forward, and I still want to replace some of my old ones with Lutron. There's a deal on their Hub and Diva switch. This is a dimmer switch, works with or without a neutral wire. And yes, it is a hub, but this is the most reliable hub you will ever use. So $100 for both the hub and a switch, highly recommend. Also, while it's not thread or matter like the newer smart home technologies, the Eve LED light strip, I have one of these behind my bed's headboard and I love it. It's very reliable, works over Wi-Fi and works with Apple HomeKit. Crazy sale, usually $80. Now it is $30. Also, if you're in the market for a HomeKey smart lock, the Aqara U100, also on a big sale, $135. And the Aqara Hub G5 Pro, which both acts as a HomeKit secure video camera and an Aqara hub for other devices, that's $160. I also have one of the Eve light switches, which has thread. You can also get this in a dimmer model. That's on sale too. And Kasa smart plugs that work with HomeKit, you can get a 4-pack for $37. You can connect this to lamps. I use a bunch of smart plugs for my lighting here in the studio. that's a great deal. I'm also always trying new cases for my MacBook Air, and Sandmarc actually made a great creator case. The sleeve is nicely padded, has a vertical slot for your MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, but one of my favorite features are all the compartments and sleeves you have in this front pocket. Lots of sleeves here where I have my 10-year AirTag, I have my USB-C hub, then there's a place for an AirTag right here, and you can put 2 SD cards right here. Plus there's plenty of room in the sleeve for chargers and cables. Keeps your stuff organized. It's a nice ballistic nylon, and I usually don't do like shoulder straps on my cases, and this one has a nice discreet handle just for carrying it around. It's not on Amazon Prime, but it's under $100 directly from Sandmarc for 14 and 16-inch cases. All right, real quick, there's a bunch of chargers on sale. This is an Anker 2 USB-C port car charger for about $14. I've used this for a long time, but then I switched to this, which is the Anker with a retractable USB-C cable plus an additional port. $25, this is what I have in my car. There's great deals on Samsung SSDs if you're looking for some external storage. And if you're looking for chargers, the 100-watt UGREEN, which has 4 USB-C ports plus a USB-A. I wish it didn't have the A port, but you still get 4 Cs, and it's $45, 100 watts. That's a great deal. And I don't have this one in hand, but I think I'm gonna buy it this Labor Day because it's almost half off. This is the Baseus laptop charger. It's 100-watt charging, so it's gonna fast charge your MacBook Air, it can charge your MacBook Pro, and it has 20,000 milliamp hour, but it is ultra thin, actually thinner than a MacBook itself. Oftentimes these battery banks are really thick, hard to throw in a bag, but this one looks ideal. I'm gonna pick one up. If you tend to lose your chargers, you can get the 12 South PlugBug with Find My. This has 4 USB-C ports, can output up to 120 watts. That's about $40 off right now. And I mentioned in a recent video the 45-watt tiny little plugs you can get. Anker has one for $20, includes a 6-foot USB-C cable, but I still think the better deal are these Baseus. You get a 2-pack of 45-watt bricks plus 2 cables, and I love these little things. When it comes to MagSafe batteries, my second favorite has been this Baseus Picogo. It's Qi 2, doesn't charge super fast, but I find it handles heat better, meaning it doesn't make your phone super hot. It has the built-in kickstand, and I like that it has a really small footprint. If I put it on the back of my 16 Pro Max, you'll see it has a significantly smaller footprint than most MagSafe batteries. That one's $20 off right now, comes in multiple colors. Of course, I have to mention, it's not on a sale right now, but the Anker Ultra Slim 10,000K, that's still my favorite. And if you don't need the hundreds of watts, but you want a retractable cable, I love this Baseus 67 watt. It has 1 retractable USB-C cable plus 2 more ports. So you can power your MacBook Air, iPhone, and iPad with this single plug. If you want a charger that's even more discreet, the UGREEN 65 watt Ultra Slim, it's got 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A port, can charge up to 65 watts, which is fast charging a MacBook Air. That's on sale for $43 right now. And after my last video on Qi 2 25 watt charging, I did get the UGREEN 10K Qi 2 25 watt power bank. I'm not gonna do a full review on it in this video. I did try it. It charges faster than most other power banks, especially the 5Ks, but it does get pretty warm. And like I said, the 25 watt charging I think really needs cooling, and there's no cooling mechanism here. Now it does have this built-in USB-C cable, which you can use as a handle, or charge your phone up to 30 watts with it connected. The fact that the cable is constantly connected, I would actually use this for more charge rather than the wireless. But if you do choose wireless, it'll go from 1% to about 90-something% just with this battery pack. If you're using it while it charges, your phone's gonna get too hot and the charging is gonna slow or maybe even stop. But get subscribed because I'm gonna be testing a lot of Qi 2 25 watt accessories coming soon. Of course, I have to mention my favorite nightstand 3-in-1 charger, the 12 South Hi-Rise 3 Deluxe. It's on sale for $50 off plus another $10 coupon, so you can get it for $90. And if you do get a MacBook Air, this is the 7-in-2 hub that I use, plugs into both USB-C ports, but you can still charge over MagSafe, has HDMI, SD card, USB ports, all of that. And lastly, this isn't on Amazon, but I had no idea that pop sockets did Star Wars. Now, I'm not typically a pop socket guy because I like using MagSafe batteries and MagSafe wallets, but apparently pop socket makes them both. This is a MagSafe battery. You got the Darth Vader here, Death Star pop socket here, and this is charging my phone, and I get the pop socket on there, which is wild. You can also get a MagSafe wallet like this with a pop socket built in, so if you want the best of both worlds and you enjoy pop sockets, you can do that too. Or if you're just wanting a pop socket that's MagSafe that you don't have to stick to your phone, pop socket makes those too. My wife loves these. She has a couple MagSafe pop sockets. You can get that Vader MagSafe battery pack for $40. That's battery and pop socket. It charges slow, it's gonna get a little warm, but it's pop socket and it's Star Wars. So those are some of the best Labor Day deals right now. Links to everything in the description, but get subscribed, hit that like button. All the iPhone 17 content is coming very soon. That Apple event is September 9th. Tune into Primary Technology, my tech podcast. I'll link it above. We're We're going to be doing a recap, plus I'll be doing a recap here on this channel, and there's going to be a ton of iPhone 17 content. I'm going to be doing iOS 26 shortcuts and a review, plus the top features. It's going to be crazy, so get subscribed, drop comments below this video if you have any questions, and I'll put another video up here that YouTube thinks you'll really love. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.